The first time that I saw her, it's kind of funny because it was kind of like a movie, like a romantic comedy or something like that. So first time that I saw her was in college. I was a sophomore and she was a freshman, and I'm on my way to my class, and my group of friends, they were sitting in the hallway there downstairs, and I wanted to rush by without them seeing me because I was late for class. And I knew that if they saw me that I was gonna stop and talk and bullshit and all this and that, I was gonna be late. So I was like trying to sneak by and go upstairs without them seeing me. And I'm looking back to see where they are, and then there's this girl there sitting there that I don't know. And it was kind of like one of those moments that, like, ah, I stopped and I was like, damn, who is that? And I just stopped and I was like, fuck it, I'm going back to see who that is. So then I go back and then I go to my friend Tai and I was like, who is that? And he's like, oh, they're the freshmen that they want to be part of because he was like, I was into the arch thing, so he was like in the president of the dance troupe and they were part of the drama thing, so those are my friends. So he was like, they're gonna be part of the drama group and this. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to her to see who she is. And right when I went around to go talk to her and introduce myself, literally no joke, like 3 feet away, right when I was about to go say, hey, what's up, some fucking guy just goes right in front of me and starts talking to her. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And then I went into class. And when I came back and all that guy that started talking to her, they started going out. They were, she started talking to him, so that's it. It was dead. It was over. So we were friends for like a year. And the funny thing is that the first time that she talked to me was she came and she talked to me saying that her friend liked me, so she was trying to hook me up with her friend. And when she's telling me that, hey, my friend likes you, and she was hot too, this hot Jewish girl, but I liked her. I thought she was hotter. And so she's there telling me, hey, my friend likes you, what do you think about my friend? And I'm like, well, what about you? And she's like, oh, stop playing around. And in my head I'm like, no, I'm serious, I want to go out with you. But nothing ended up happening, so we just stayed friends for like a whole year. And actually, I think that was pretty good, because I think I had a better year. I ended up going out with some hot girls that year, and she never, like, she only talked to that guy for like a month, ended up not doing nothing with that guy, and she dated a bunch of losers that year, so I ended up winning. I got an extra year. And so then when we finally hooked up, it was like a year after. We were going to this college theater festival trip. That was like a week thing. And by this time, her friend, the one that liked me, she was a president of the drama club thing or whatever, and they were the sponsors of the whole trip and all that shit. And on the trip, it almost never happened because I was kind of annoyed with them, including her. Kind of thought she was a bitch because there was this girl that I was dating, and I wanted to get her to go on the trip, so we could fool around, that would have been perfect, if she comes away for the week, then I'll be perfect. But she wasn't part of the drama club, and she didn't do none of the plays, so she wasn't really, But I talked to the professor, and I kind of talked her in there, she liked me, she was like, yeah. But them two, when they had a meeting, they were like, no, she shouldn't come, there's no way she should come. And so they fucked it up. They were like, they said no to her because they didn't want her to come. And so I was mad at them at the trip. I was like, fucking bitches didn't, and then so I was mad because they were cock blocking. And
why would they do that? Why?
I don't. Well, I mean,
do you think that she likes you?
Well, now talking to her, she said that that it was because that they knew that that I liked her and they didn't want her to go, and she didn't want her to go, and because she didn't like me and this and that. But at the time, I just thought that they were just they were being like girls, they didn't want another girl, in their little inner group or whatever. Who knows what really is the truth? I mean, she says that now, but then at this trip, right? So at this trip, there wasn't really any girls that I liked. It was kind of boring, and I was mad at my friend, so it was kind of miserable. And it was funny because when we got to this place, she liked this kid from the school that we were at there, right? So she was like, you know, she had a crush on this kid. Oh, he's this and this and that. And the night that we ended up, whatever, the reason we were both miserable, and I was miserable because I was fighting with my friend, and she was kind of pissed off because the kid that she liked, we found out that night that he was gay. She liked some gay kid. We saw him kissing some guy, and we were like, ah, he's gay, he's gay. She was like, oh, he's gay. And it was at this dance or whatever, and so we were both standing there. All the group of us are all there, and then this corny ass NSYNC song came up, and she likes NSYNC, and so then she grabbed me to dance, and then when we started dancing, then I don't know, it was it right there. Like, she's always been so pretty, and like her arms around me, and you know, me around her, and then I just started kicking it to her, and then this time she was like, it was perfect because the guy that she liked was gay, and she cock blocked me with the girl that I liked, so it was perfect. And then we ended up spending the whole night, like, we had like a little slumber party. Everybody slept in the same room, and she slept in the same bed with me. We didn't even do anything. I didn't even try, but I think if I would have tried, she probably wouldn't have let me do anything. But it was just like, you know, it felt right. Like, I liked this girl and it felt like I wasn't even thinking about her for a whole year. And then just that one time dancing with her was like, oh yeah, I remember that I liked this girl. And then look, it turned out good because a couple of years later, look, we got a beautiful family. I still like her. I think she's still hot. And I know she still likes me, so there you go. It was almost not the right time, but turned out to be the perfect time.